Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back for another player interview. I'm continuing on with the FSW alumni theme that I've got going on this whole week. And today I'm going to be interviewing a guy that's in his third season with Southern Mississippi, a 6'8" forward that will out hustle everyone else on the court, Tyler Morman. This dude is known for out hustling everyone else that he goes against, known for grabbing rebounds, hustling on the defensive end, going for loose balls, diving off the court to try to get his team extra possessions. He out hustles everyone, and he is one of the greatest guys that I've been able to talk to that has ever come through FSW as well. I can't wait to get him on here. He's going to be on here in just a second, and I'm going to ask him some questions. Hey,
Yeah. Oh,
hey, what's going on, Timo?
it was good. How you doing?
Doing good, man. Thanks for being on here with me.
Yeah, no problem. How you doing? How's your day?
Doing good so far, man. Doing good. Got to interview Trayvon before, and now I'm getting a chance to interview you, so I think it's a productive day.
Trey, my God. Yeah, Trey always show love. I love Trey. I was there with Trey as a freshman. So he really taught me some stuff. I really love Trey, brother.
Yeah, he talked very highly of you, actually. We actually talked about you a little bit there during our
hmm
interview. And he said the exact same thing that I said while introducing you. You are known for out hustling everyone else on the court. That's a big thing for you. I remember seeing you during those Southern Miss games this past season. May not have been the main scorer for your team, but when you got on the floor, everyone knew that Timo was running up and down the floor trying to do whatever he can for his team. Talk
I
to me
mean,
about talk to me about that mentality, you know, besides scoring for your team, how you're able to contribute for your teammates and your coaches.
honestly, that it really started. It really started. Well, they didn't really start, but one guys that always taught me is Murph. Like Murph helped me a lot through that. Murph and like just all the coaches really, but Coach Murph, Coach Pye, just be active. When you're not scoring, it can't everybody get 30. So when you're not doing that, you just got to keep doing it, make it happen, any way possible. Honestly, try to win.
Yeah, and I know Coach Murph and Coach Pius still talk very highly of you as, you know, just like all the other alumni. I talk to them all the time still at FSW.
hmm
And, you know, you got to be there for 2 years at FSW. And the unique thing about yourself, as well as a few of your teammates during this period, was between your freshman and sophomore year, there was a coaching change where Coach Murph ended up taking the reins as the head coach. Uh,
hmm
was there a big difference between the coaching styles between him and Coach Marty, or was it really a lot of the same stuff?
I mean, oh, that's a great question. That's a great question. It was a difference. It was definitely a difference. It was a difference. Like watching Murph go into that head coaching role, it was like we were close as an assistant. We was close with him. So watching him get into that head coaching job, we already respected Murph. We saw how hard Murph worked as an assistant. Was it was we was happy to see it for Murph, for Coach Murph. Like we could tell he really deserved it, like for his family, for everything. He really deserved it. So it wasn't really a big difference as far as the coaching staff, because he held us just as accountable as the previous Coach Marty, if not more. It was just it was just a level of, I can't really explain it. It's like a forever love type. Like I forever love Coach Murph. Like forever love. We like it's a bond. I felt like we have me and Coach Murph have a real good bond, like a lifelong bond. When I went down to FIU, he came over to see me. He drove 3-4 hours with his kids, his wife. I loved him too. Like, I mean, it's crazy.
That's awesome, man. And I know he has that for all of his players, and he always talks very highly of you. He used you as an
hmm
example to current players about out hustling everyone. And he talks about, you know, what you're doing with Southern Miss, what you did in your short time at Wyoming. You know, he talks so highly of you. So I definitely see that with Coach Murph, that bond.
hmm
and he helped get you ready with your time at FSW. Like you said, really being a role player and just hustling whenever you were on the court. Really got big time minutes during that national tournament during your sophomore year. Really produced
Hmm.
during to help get you guys where you needed to be. What was it about the FSW experience, that JUCO process, that really helped lift you up and get you to where you needed to be?
JUCO is just honestly where dogs is at. Like JUCO, you learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about like just everything about you, who's with you, who's not, and it's just a process. It's just a process you got to work through.
Yeah, it's a tough process.
Yeah,
Not
that's all it is. It's just a process you just got to work through. Like you just got to keep you. If you really want it, you gonna make it happen.
and
If
there's
you really want it, make it happen. Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of JUCO players on the team with you at Southern Miss. You know, D,
Hmm.
who's the leading scorer coming back for this year's team. Also, Tate Ryder, D Harris. You know, a couple of other newcomers that are JUCO
Yeah.
pros.
Yeah. We all got good relationships just because we didn't come here. It's not that we didn't come here easily, but we had to definitely take a longer route to get here. Where it's like, he had to go through some stuff to get here. It wasn't an easy thing. So it's kind of like a mutual respect. Honestly, it's always a mutual respect with a JUCO guy.
Yeah. How would you describe the experience that you JUCO prospects, yourself, Dre, and the others bring to this team, and how does it help uh, get everyone to that next level?
I mean, we're all older guys, to be honest. We just old. Like, well, at least I am. Like, it just comes with it. So, like, we just try to help younger guys for real, like that. That had it easier to do. We got a couple freshmen that came in right out of high school, which is great. Like, good for them, honestly. You don't gotta go exactly. You don't gotta go, but it is a route. It is a route. So, JUCO, I love JUCO. Like it really just taught me about myself, and I just like to help the younger guys when they come in to understand like it could have been way worse, honestly. So just work hard now, so you could just keep going, keep going. Honestly, we had a dude named JP. I love JP. That's my brother to death. Like that's my brother to death. I hope he see this. We got a dude named JP. Just keep going. Honestly, all my youngins, like, oh, that's just everybody that know. I don't everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, you're old, I guess we'll call you.
Hmm.
Sixth year of college basketball between the COVID year where that year didn't count towards eligibility, but also your year at Wyoming. You only played the first two games before having to sit out the rest of that year
Hmm.
for an injury. What was that experience at Wyoming like? Because Wyoming is one of the best schools in the Mountain West. So even sitting out due to injury, I'm sure you got to learn a lot of stuff from that coaching staff.
Yeah. Honestly, I did. I still keep in contact with one of the coaches and some of the staff there. Like it was just a family environment. Um, I loved Wyoming. I enjoyed my time there. Like, but I'm happy to be at Southern Miss now. So I'm ready. Yeah, like I've been. It was just a good. I mean, it was good vibes all around. I wish it didn't end the way it did, but I'm here now, so I'm excited to go with these guys.
Yeah, definitely that
Mhm.
experience. Definitely coming over to Southern Miss. The past 2 years, you've been a role player coming off the bench, making those hustle plays, grabbing boards, blocking shots, dunking it on people's heads when you need to do it. Like I know you
Yeah.
getting play alongside, Dre, who I know is a good buddy of yours. You guys
Hmm.
coming back for your sixth year for next season. Big time rebuild from last year's squad. A lot of transfers, losing the top four
Hmm.
scores from last year's team. Whole lot of newcomers coming into the system this year. What are you guys really expecting out of these newcomers to do for Southern Miss basketball next season?
Honestly, I think it can't. We're not even expecting much. Like we putting in work to honestly expect more than what we honestly think we can expect. So I can't. If you understand what I'm saying, we putting in much more. the quality of work is different. Honestly, the quality of work is different. So I can't even put a limit on what we can expect because we can achieve really anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's a
honestly,
yeah,
yeah.
mindset, man. That's a great mindset from a guy
Mm-hmm.
that sounds like a real leader. And you're gonna have to take on a big time leader role. I'm sure you're gonna be scoring
Mm-hmm.
buckets next season as one of the main
Mm-hmm.
squad with you, Dre, and very few others returning from last year's team. What are you guys gonna do to really help lead this team to a conference championship next year in the Sun Belt?
Well, we honestly we gonna guard. It just started with defense for real. We gonna guard. Like we we got a lot of JUCO guys, so like honestly, we got it's a JUCO mentality. I could definitely tell we got a lot of like journeymen, but not in a negative way, but like in a positive way that want to get better, that want to be here, that wanted everybody to win. Like my teammates talking a whole life can change in a year. It can, like we can do it. Honestly, we could really do it. So we could just do anything. Honestly, and I like the quality of work that we're really putting in over the summer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely can't wait to see what you guys are doing. And Dre commented on there. You just said it. Whole life can change in a year. I know you guys are really close. You guys actually went against each other, I believe, while you were at
Mm-hmm.
Southwestern and he was at Broward. Talk to me about that connection that you guys have. Was it kind of like small world type vibes? Being able to play with each other now after going against each other.
Definitely, definitely. It was when we first got here, we was just like, yeah, we kind of just hit it off. Like Dre's my guy for life, like you know that. So like I said, it's a mutual respect with all JUCO guys, just because it's different. It's really different. It's a mindset. The mindset is different. You can't just. Not a lot of people make it out of JUCO and still hoop. Just anybody, Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, you see it all the time. Like that's just hoop. So if you make it out of JUCO and still hooping, it's just mutual respect.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I
Mm-hmm.
know you go against Simeon Kirkland, one of your old teammates. You got to go against him when he was at UAB your first year at Southern.
Mm-hmm.
This year, you're going to end up going against Jalen Finch in the Sun Belt. He's going to join
Mm-hmm.
Southern. What is it about like these, not just JUCO, but FSW prospects as well? What is it about the FSW way, as they call it now, that helps send these guys all across the country to such great schools to where now they're going against each other basically every other night?
Yeah, yeah. Whatever Coach Murph and them, listen to them. Like just listen. If you're going down there, just listen to them. They know what they're talking about. They're gonna get you right. You're gonna have a blast doing it. You're gonna know what work ethic is. You're gonna know how it is at Division 1. They're gonna teach you, they're gonna let you be ready. They're gonna have you ready, to be honest. They're gonna have you ready. It's nothing that you won't do down there that you haven't done here. So it's just like we all seeing each other. It's just like we expected it, to be honest. Because when you put in that quality of work, when you put in good quality, not just working to work, but quality work, and you know you're getting better, it's a different feeling. Like you expect more than you can expect, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I love that, I love how much of a bond you have with Coach Murph and how you're really speaking into existence.
Hmm.
Listen to the coaching staff there because they're going to get you where they need to be. They did it with you. They did it with all the
Hmm.
others, and I cannot wait to see what you and Southern Miss do this season in the Sun Belt Conference, man.
Yeah, I'm excited too. Honestly, I'm excited.
Absolutely, man. Thank you so much for doing this with me, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you, thank you. I like the opportunity. Thank you. Anytime, honestly, we can do
Uh,
this again.
Absolutely, man. I'll definitely have you on later in the future, bro. Especially after
All
y'all
right,
win this year.
facts.
There you go, man. All right. Thanks, man. Have a good one, buddy.
All right.